Hello and welcome back to the Inner Healing Sanctuary. If you're new here, I'm Elizabeth and today's video is about talking to the wounds. Perhaps you've noticed that you're repeating relationships, you're repeating patterns in your life. I want to talk about this really powerful technique where you can directly communicate with your wounds. And it might sound like a weird concept or a bit woo, but it's really powerful. I believe we've got three core wounds: abandonment, betrayal and shame. And it might be that you experienced abandonment as a child. It might be that a new baby was brought into the household and being young you didn't understand, have that comprehension. A wound is created. Wounds are echoes from our past. They leave footprints within our psyche, within our body. They have a vibration. And by being able to talk to the wound, you are able to communicate with that child that felt abandoned. Maybe it was betrayed in some way. Maybe it experienced extreme shame around a situation or multiple situations. It's my belief when we experience trauma, part of our psyche, part of our steps out of our body as a way of self-preservation. I've been doing this for, over 16 years working in this area. Some of the techniques I learn go back 22, 23 years. And when I work with the original wound, that's what we do. We collect the missing part. It might be that you've never felt whole before, and we carry these wounds around, not really understanding or understanding what they are. And they then project out into other relationships, whether that's work or romantic or friendship. With the fear of abandonment, it might be that you are always expecting someone to abandon you, or you never feel quite good enough, or that you fit in. And by being able to talk to that wound and finding out what happened, you're also able to step into the role of parent or caregiver or teacher. You're able to be the person that you needed. And it's actually what a lot of work that I do around the original wound. Every element that came out in that situation, when we experience this trauma, the part that's stepping out is self-preserving so that we are intact, or that part of us is intact. When we experience trauma and we step out of our body, we don't know to step back in again if we've never been told that's what's happened. The part that steps out does it as a way of self-preservation, keeping you whole as you were in that moment. And that's what the original wound is. We take an experience, or we're working with something that's going on in your life at that point, and we go back and we collect all the missing parts. But what you're able to do in those sessions is reparent, reteach, be the person that you needed in your life at that moment. I started wound talking in a particularly dark point in my life. I was managing to keep myself out of rumination with grounding and with breathing techniques. There was one particular day that I wanted to reach out to someone who was trying to destroy me and my life. I was able to sit down and talk and find out what it was. And I found a very scared 3-year-old who did not understand. She just wanted to know that everything was going to be okay. She was scared. She wanted somebody to protect her. And during that time, I was able to do that. I was able to offer her that nurturing, that comfort that she needed. And it was such a powerful experience. It changed and transformed my healing journey in that moment. When I work with people that are healing from emotional abuse, I say to them, the abuser saw you and they heard you in a way that you were never seen and heard before. Using this technique, you're able to give your wounds a voice. You're able to give them power. You're able to see yourself in a way that you were never seen before, never heard before. And the pain that comes from these emotional wounds is that voice. It's crying out on a soul level to be heard, to be seen, to be acknowledged. These are messages and echoes from your past, calling out, wanting to talk to you. And if you're ready to listen to them and communicate with them, you can work together and heal on such a deep level that you possibly didn't think ever was possible. It's not painful. This isn't about reliving the trauma. This is about relieving it, unleashing it, letting it go. I've got a course for you and I can take you through these steps. It's powerful. During the workshop, I show you ways of identifying and understanding the wounds, or understanding them, feeling their vibration, locating them within your body, and then I'll show you how to talk to them. I'll also teach you techniques for raising your vibration, allowing you to attract more positive experiences into your life. And I'm not going to leave you there, because there's going to be a supportive community that will help you after the workshop. You'll also receive a recording of the workshop, guided meditations and exercises that you can do. And there'll be a live Q&A session as well. If this is something that you're ready to do, take the next step for your healing, you'll find the link in the description box below. By using the link, you'll be registering your interest on the course. And once the date has been fixed, which is early September, you'll receive the information. I personally believe that talking to your wounds is essential for your healing. It's a transformational practice. When they want to talk to you, you are able to talk to that child. If you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you know anyone who would benefit from seeing it, please share it with them. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You'll receive the notifications on my videos on emotional healing. Don't forget to check the link below on the course that I'm running in September. And in my next video, I'm talking about our childhood experiences, the crucial first 7 to 8 years of our life, and the impact that has on our adult life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, this is the journey of a lifetime.